Children are considered a blessing, but some people consider them burdens. Every year, thousands of children are neglected or abandoned, some even killed by their guardians or parents. And then there are those who are orphaned by accidents or disease. But there's a saving grace for the nation's unwanted children, and it comes in the form of adoption. However, over the years, formal adoption has been seen as something only for Kenya's elite.
Even if you're a farmer and maybe your income is about 5,000 Kenyan shilling per month and you're living somewhere in rural area, you're better placed than somebody who is in Nairobi and earning maybe a monthly income of 10,000 per month. So there's no particular fixed amount of income.
To adopt means to legally provide a home to a child who is not your own and provide them with basic needs, love and attention, things that their biological parents wouldn't or couldn't give them for one reason or another. Now, adoptable children come in groups. There are those who are orphaned, those who are abandoned, and those who are willingly given up by their biological mothers.
Instead of aborting, there's a provision in the Children's Act that if you don't want to keep the child, you can offer the child through a registered adoption society. We as child welfare, we also believe that the best person to take care of the child should be the biological mother, but we also look at the best interest of the child. Once they fill up the form, they are allowed to give birth at their hospital of choice.
It takes about 6 months from the time a child is abandoned, orphaned, or given up for adoption before they can be placed in a new home. In those 6 months, police must try to trace the child's family. But what are the requirements to adopt a child?
For one to qualify to adopt, you have to be at least 25 years old. If it's a married couple, they have to be married for at least 3 years. If you're a single female applicant, you only qualify to adopt a female child, and if you're a single male applicant, you only qualify to adopt a male child, unless under special circumstances which are not defined in the Children's Act. People who are homosexuals do not qualify at all. If you have any criminal record, you don't qualify to adopt.
Many Kenyans have adopted children without going through the legal process. For instance, did you know that you should formally adopt when you take in a deceased relative's child?
The elite in the society are coming up and they are following the legal adoption way in adopting the relatives' children, so that these children can benefit from their employers.
Adoption in Kenya is open to anyone who meets the requirements. It is no longer just a solution for childless couples. As the nation's population of orphans grow, it is now about giving a child a place to call home rather than leaving them at the mercy of this unpredictable world. Catherine Omwando, KTN Weekend Prime.